Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. This video is a continuance of my Bead Venturous series, and for this video I was playing with materials from the Czech Beads exclusive monthly subscription box, and I came up with these two designs, and I would have done a tutorial on both of them, but I have been doing so many stringing videos lately it would kind of be silly for me to do that. So for this video I'm just going to talk to you guys about the way I design these and different bead alternatives you can use, and just give you some ideas and hopefully inspire you to create something similar to what I have here. So when I did the box opening, at the end of the video I asked you guys what bead you would like me to work with for a project, and also I asked what would you like me to do, a necklace, bracelet, ring, earrings, you know, whatever, and it was split down the middle, which was funny. Half of you wanted me to do a necklace and the other half wanted me to do a bracelet. So I actually ended up doing both, and I tried really hard to get them to match, and I think I did pretty good, and they turned out really nice. And the name of the theme for the box was Flower Bouquet, so I think I did pretty well. So let's go ahead and talk about the bracelet first. So a few of you wanted me to use these coin beads here, and a lot of you wanted me to use these beads here, and so for the bracelet I did the coin beads, which are so pretty, and they have this silver finish on them, which is really gorgeous. It makes them look old, and I've really been into working with mixing metals lately. Like the past year I've been into it, and I've beaded for such a long time now, and that was always something that I was kind of afraid of doing. I felt like I wasn't really good at it, but because of getting these subscription boxes, it's really opened my mind to mixing metals. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that lately. So anyways, the things that are from my own stash are these 4mm copper beads here. I use those for spacers because I really liked how they looked with the beads. It's actually really fall looking to me. And the toggle here was actually from my own stash. I've had this toggle forever, and the charms came in the box, and I was just so surprised at how well these went together. I mean, it looks like they're made for each other. So I just did a very easy bead stringing project here, and I think this bracelet is 7.5 inches long. And I was going to put crimp covers over these, but the beads actually slide over top, and because when you make a bracelet and you go like this, the beads actually slide down and they cover the crimps, so I didn't end up doing crimp covers. So that's just a little quick thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Now going to the, well actually, I actually made these together at the same time. I didn't complete one and then go to the other because I wanted them to be worn together, so I was trying to have them be close looking to each other. So when I was making the bracelet, I realized there was no way I was going to be able to fit all of these coin flower beads in here, so I had one left over, and then I had one rondelle left over, and so I thought, well, I should try to use that in the necklace somehow. And then the charms are so cute. I love the leaf charm here because it is double-sided and it's really thick, and the flower too is also a double-sided charm. And by the way, I will have links to all the materials that I use to make these pieces. Something good about getting that box, the subscription box, is there's codes on it where you can go onto their site, put the codes in, and then you can reorder the things if you really like the things that you get in the subscription box. So I will have links to all of the beads that I'm using here down there below in the description bar. So anyways, I had these two left over from the bracelet, and then I was working with the necklace, and I love the charms so much, and I wanted to put them in here, and because they're silver in here, I was really mixing the metals together, and so in the necklace, I actually got silver, copper, and antique brass. I didn't get to put the antique brass in here, but I'm okay with that. I still think that it looks pretty. And if you look in these beads here, you actually do see like the antique brass color in these beads, because there's like a, you see it? It's like a brownish silver. It's pretty. So anyways, I think it works well together. So I managed to put charms in here and charms in here. Now, something I was a little stumped with at first when I started designing the necklace is that I had, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I had 8 of the blue flowers, and then I had 8 of the beige, but they only gave me 4 green, so I had to figure out a way to break those up, and I used ball head pins, and I wire wrapped all of these flowers here, and I'm going to zoom in some and move this over so you can see. So I wire wrapped all of them because it gives it a vine look, like a flower vine. That's why I did that. And so I have this here as my center that I did, and then I did 3 beads here. And to break up the pattern, what I did is I did a blue on each side, a green, beige, and then because I have the leaves, I put the leaves in, and then I did 4 here. So after beige, I did blue, beige, blue, beige, blue, and then I have the green here. So you could see my pattern here, and I was going to put this flower here, but because of the length of it, it did not look right because these here are all the same length, so I put the flower at the end. And I also used the 3mm Czech Fire polish beads that came in the box. In this one I also used the 4mm copper spacer beads from my stash. And something else that I used for my stash was this chain here. My aunt sent me a lot of this chain, and I just cut it, and I did bead stringing wire through it. I've really been liking using very thin chain like this with bead stringing wire on necklaces. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I go to thrift stores, yard sales, and people give me old broken jewelry all the time, and one of the things that I get a lot from people are really thin chains like this, and they're always like 18 inches long, which is not my favorite length. I like necklaces to at least be 20 inches. I don't like short necklaces. I hate chokers. That's why you never see me really do video tutorials on chokers, because they drive me crazy. So anyways, these are the 2 pieces I came up with. And I'm sure that a lot of you have Czech flower beads in your stash. And I actually had gotten some bell flowers in the subscription that I was actually, believe it or not, I was going to do 3 pieces. I had another bracelet that I was working on, but I was not really happy with it. I felt that it could have been better, so I didn't do the 3rd bracelet, but I did complete 2 projects here. But anyways, what I was trying to say is you can use any flower beads in your stash that has a hole going straight down to the center of the beads. So bell flowers, they will work for this. And you can use bead caps, bead cones. I've really been liking making dangles like this, and use go through your charms, see what kind of charms you have to work with. And the thing is, when you go to make your wrapped loops here, you just have to make sure when you put beads in between your dangles, you have to make sure that you're making the loop small enough so that the loop does not slide over the beads. So as you can see, all of my dangles are in between these beads, and they cannot slide over the beads. And I had to make the loops pretty small because these are 3mm Czech Fire polish beads. So yeah, I hope that I inspired you guys and gave you some ideas. And I'm sorry this was not a video tutorial, but like I said, I've been doing so many streaming projects lately, I thought it would be silly if I did another one. So yeah, I really like these pieces. I hope that I inspired you. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I will leave links to all of the beads that I used here down there below in the description bar, and I'll also leave a link to the subscription box that I used to make these pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure that you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.